How do I get started with VR fitness? VR can boost your mental and physical health, propelling you towards your best self. However, using it the wrong way can result in frustration, pain, and burnout, preventing the results that you want. Watch this video to the very end so you can prevent yourself from making crucial mistakes. You're on a mission to break free from the couch and transform your life. You stumble upon an exciting YouTube video convincing you that VR will help. But there's a catch. The moment you start exploring the VR headset options, you are swamped with so many choices, making you feel overwhelmed. How on earth do you make the perfect choice? If you are getting a VR headset with the purpose of using it for VR fitness, I recommend that you get the Quest 3. It is a standalone wireless VR headset, so you don't need any other equipment to use it, and you don't have to worry about getting tangled up in cords. The Quest Store has the most fitness apps, giving you more options for how you want to work out. The Quest 3 just hit the retail market this week and starts at $500 US. The Quest 3 comes with groundbreaking features that make it less intimidating to use for someone that is new to VR. The headset allows you to see your surroundings while wearing it, reducing the chance of motion sickness and accidents. If you are still not convinced that the Quest 3 is the headset for you, then here is a list of things to consider before you make your decision. Is the headset wired or standalone? Which apps can you access? What is the weight of the headset? And if you're planning to use the headset for anything other than VR fitness, make sure the headset you choose has the features you need. Your dream VR headset has finally arrived and you're excited to try it for the very first time. But as you begin setting up your play space, your pets and family members keep running past you and you become increasingly worried. How much space do you need to do VR fitness? The minimum space required for most VR fitness apps is 2 by 2 meters or roughly 6 by 6 feet. And I recommend that you have enough space to reach your arms up over your head without hitting the ceiling fan. When choosing your VR play space, try to avoid having any big windows or mirrors or any other reflective surfaces in the area, as it might interfere with your games and score. You should never use your headset outside or in direct sunlight, as it can get damaged. VR headsets have a safety guardian that will notify you if you move too close to your walls. You will also be alerted if something or someone moves into your play space, keeping you from tripping or running into them. If you are still worried about running into a wall or stepping out of your play space, then you can check out a VR placemat, or you can use your own tactile cue that you can feel with your feet so you always know where your play space is. And while you're checking out a VR placemat, you might want to have a look at a few other accessories as well. The generic Quest head straps work well for most people, but they can start causing headaches after a while, and constantly readjusting it if you're sharing your headset is a pain. I have an entire video that breaks down which head strap is the best for VR fitness. I'll link that in the description for you. I also recommend getting a pair of grip covers with a palm strap, as the controllers have a tendency to slide out of your hand when you get sweaty. The most important upgrade to make to your VR headset is the facial inlay. Not only will it keep your headset clean and prevent your skin from breaking out, but the right facial inlay is crucial for VR fitness. I'll explain that in a bit more detail later on, because now you're ready for your first VR workout, right? You are all set up and feeling pumped about your VR workout. Your headset is on, you are rocking your hot new tights, and the adrenaline is flowing. You are super excited to see that there are so many different VR fitness apps to try. But as you browse, you realize you have no idea where to start. Which VR fitness apps will give you the results you want? My recommendation for anyone starting out from scratch is just start moving. It doesn't matter if one app is more fitness focused than another if that app isn't motivating you to get off the couch. So, choose something that makes you excited. Several of the apps and games also have playable demos and trials available. And if you do end up getting an app you absolutely hate, you can generally get a refund. For the Quest Store though, in general, you can refund any app that you've had for less than 2 weeks with less than 2 hours of playtime. Once you have a good routine going, it's time to level up and get more specific. If you don't know what that means for you, then keep watching. You found the perfect app. You are singing along to the music, shaking and moving your body like never before. As you start to sweat, you notice that it's becoming increasingly difficult to see your score. You remove the headset and wipe down the lenses, but after just a few seconds of moving again, you notice the fog creeping back up. It's gotten so bad that you can't even see the targets coming at you anymore. How do you prevent your lenses from fogging? When working out in VR, the lens fogging is caused by either sweat coming down your forehead or moisture from your breath traveling up inside the headset. Both of these factors can be eliminated by having a properly fitted headset and specialized inlays. Congratulations, you crushed your first workout in virtual reality. You remove your headset, clean it off, and after a few extra stretches, you are ready to hit the shower. On your way there, an old friend catches your eye, and you decide to pay them a visit. After all, you are dripping in sweat, and you know you burned a ton of calories. But to your big surprise, the scale seems to disagree. Obviously, 15 minutes was not enough, and tomorrow you are going to work out for at least 2 hours and show that scale who's boss. Hey, stop. This is where so many beginners go wrong. They push too hard, have unrealistic expectations, and end up either injuring themselves or lose motivation and quit. If you don't currently have a fitness routine, then start slow. 10 minutes 3 times per week is enough. Give it a try for a week or two, and if you're feeling good, then increase your workload. It is not uncommon to start seeing changes in just 2 weeks, and you will feel it even sooner. There will come a time when you stop seeing changes on the scale. This is where so many people give up. They stop working out because they don't think it's making any difference anymore, when really, they're just looking at the wrong numbers. If you're finding yourself stuck in your VR fitness journey and you're not sure how to proceed, then use the link in the description below and book a one-on-one call with me, and I'll help you get to your goals. Or if you have all the information you need to go and start your VR workout, then watch this video to make sure you crush it.